Hi, this is Chef Paul with today's Culinary Minute, and I'm going to talk to you today about something called a tomato concasse. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to take the skin and the seeds and the juice out of a tomato and be left with just the meat that we can use to make a wonderful sauce or guacamole, whatever you want to do. We're going to take our paring knife, remember the small paring knife that we use, we hold it by the blade, and we're just going to take and really quickly cut just the stem end out. That's all. At the bottom end, we're going to take and we're going to just score a little X. Now, while this is going on, you've got a pot of water boiling on the stove. You're going to go over the stove with your tomato and you're going to simply drop it in that pot of boiling water. You're going to grab a slotted spoon or something like that and just roll that tomato around. And it's going to take less than a minute. And what you're going to notice is the skin is going to start to peel off of that tomato. The harder the tomato, the longer it's going to take to get that skin to start to peel off. What you're going to need to have close by is a pan with some water and a little bit of ice in it. We're going to take the tomato out of the water and just quickly deposit it into the ice water. That ice water is going to shock the tomato and stop it from cooking anymore. And it's pretty simple to take our paring knife in our hand, grab hold of that skin, and just like magic, that skin's going to just about fall off of that tomato. And so now we've got the skin off. I'll usually rinse the tomato off just a little bit. At this point, we're going to take and set it back on our cutting board, and we're going to get our chef's knife. Now, if you remember with the onion, we cut it from pole to pole. Well, this one we're going to cut on the hemisphere. When we cut it in half, we open it up, and you can see all the seeds and juice. We go back to our water and simply squeeze that, and what's going to happen is we're going to squeeze all of those seeds and juice right out of that tomato. Once you've got these rinsed out, just simply bring them back to your cutting board and you can then cut them and very simply dice them up into whatever size you want for whatever dish you're going to make. And all you're left with is a nice pile of just the meat from that tomato. Try doing the tomato concasse. It'll make for a really nice product, and we look forward to seeing you next time.